if you don't pay attention, you can lose your life. It's like that. So that lesson, when I assimilated that, when I learned that, when I was in graduate school, so, 30 years ago, that really hit me. Like it had a personal imprint on me. And so you asked me, like, why do I do this? Because I feel like you should know what's going on in the world. And if you don't know what's going on in the world, you could lose your life. And so everything that prevents people from knowing what's going on in the world or moves them further away from that is bad in my universe. And everything that engages people in the news is good in my universe. So that's why I do what I do, because I think people should know what's going on in the world. Like, that's a better way to live. Why do we need professional journalists when anybody can do it? That's the question that I thought I would unfold for you tonight.
I'm bothered a little bit about where we are in the world. I call it the dumbing down of America. That people, as he was talking about, being involved with democracy and understanding what's going on and that kind of thing, I don't think is going on as much as it did when I grew up. That more people care about who is going to be voted off the island or who's dancing with the stars than what's going on with Obama, or that, an American was killed.
Try to imagine a sphere of human activity, community. The scale of human society is small enough that the community is self-informing. Journalism becomes important when people begin living in human settlements or at a scale that's too large for news to circulate naturally.
I mean, Jay has an incredible mind and an incredible following, and I've always enjoyed what he's put out there, and it's thought-provoking, and even though I may be toward the end of my career, it's still fascinating to hear how he sees how the media operates. I always like to think that I had an important job and everything like that, but I mean, he sort of really helped me sort of crystallize a lot of that and bring it all together.
The first reason why we need professional journalists can be summed up in one word: verification. Verification. Verification is saying, this is what happened, and here's how I know. Here's how I know. And so verification of rumor, verification of what someone said, trying to find out, trying to nail it down, finding the document, finding the proof, telephoning the source, going there and watching it yourself, doing the work. That work is absolutely essential to figuring out what happened. What you want to do is get yourself into, this is a term I use, a journalistic situation. So a journalistic situation is one where a group of people, real human beings, are relying on you for news because they care so much about that minor league baseball team that they want news about it even in January, right? So that's my advice. It's like, fine, it doesn't matter where it is, what kind of niche it is. What matters is that human beings, real people, are depending on you for updates. When something happens, they want to know what you think about it. When there's developments on that niche, you've got something on it, right? And the reason I say that is what you will learn by trying to provide good service to that niche audience will teach you what you need to be a successful journalist.